Video just almost hard to watch. You can see how hard those crews had to work. It's 5:03. Right now, federal prosecutors have subpoenaed President Trump's inaugural committee. They want documents that show how the group raised and spent its money. A committee spokesperson says they do plan to cooperate. The Wall Street Journal reporting that the feds wanted records of what benefits people got when they donated. Right now, we do have a live look from D.C. This is overlooking the Capitol, where on the heels of this subpoena, the president is preparing to give his State of the Union tonight. Aides to President Trump say he'll preach bipartisanship at tonight's speech.
You're also going to see the president call on Congress and say, look, we can either work together and get great things done, or we can fight each other and get nothing done.
Delivering the Democratic response to President Trump's speech will be Stacey Abrams, who narrowly lost her bid to become Georgia's first black governor. While the president is preparing, many in Kansas City now sitting on the edge of their seats waiting to see what will happen.
The federal government is the largest private employer right here in the metro. Families hoping they will not have to endure yet another shutdown. Abigail James is live this morning from what people here want to hear from the president. Abby.
Hey, good morning, Gina and Joe. Well, the president and Democrats still remain at odds over border wall funding. It's a sticking point that caused the recent 35-day partial government shutdown and the reason why so many here in Kansas City were left with delayed paychecks, many of which still having to work. At this time, lawmakers have just 10 days to strike a deal to avoid another shutdown. The holdup comes over funding for the border wall, which is expected to take up a large portion of tonight's State of the Union address. Now, the president is also expected to call for unity as he speaks to a divided Congress tonight in his State of the Union address. And according to White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders, he will call on Congress to say they can either work together and get things done or fight and get nothing done. Now, employees at the IRS building had to work without pay during the government shutdown because it's tax season. If the government shuts down again, they would likely have to do so again, but it could be avoided if the president declares a national emergency to get his border wall funding, something that he has been known to be considering. For now, reporting live, Abigail James, KCTV5 News.
And you can catch the president's State of the Union address tonight beginning at 8 right here on KCTV5.
And